Moving on from welterweight, we had Rob Font versus Adrian Yanez, another, and definitely well put hype train was derailed that night by Rob Font. Adrian Yanez actually in the fight for, I would say, majority of the first round looked like he was doing pretty good on the feet before Rob Font started to find his way and then eventually got the TKO win. And it was impressive by Rob Font. It was definitely a win that he did need, which he said that while he was in his post-fight interview. And uh, to me, what it showed really is that Adrian Yanez, he does have skill. He is very good, but he's just not there yet. But it doesn't
Right.
mean that he won't get there. Rob Font, I think he just kind of weathered the storm and just kind of knew where to pick his moment. And I thought that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think Rafont did a good job utilizing his jab. His jab is actually what happened, what's actually caused the lead up to the finish. And I think it wasn't that. I think it was just that Adrian Giannis, just needed to. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think Rafa found that jab, and I think just Adrian Giannis, he just needs to work on his. That's when you lose in MMA, it really gives you the opportunity to really to learn from what you've lost from, and it's always like the littlest things. It could be like a small adjustment you have to make. Like for example, I know Usman lost his rematch against Leon last month, but if he made that, to prevent himself from getting the head kick KO'd again, he made that small adjustment. So this way he wasn't going to get caught. Leon threw those head kicks and Kamara defended him well. So that's just stuff that Adrian Yanez just needs to work on. Okay, I need to work on my head movement. I need to work on learning how to slip the jab because I'm not saying that the next fighter is going to be able to pull off a good jab as Rob Font, but if they start to see like, oh, well, this is kind of a glaring hole in his striking defense, you could see more and more fighters that fight him in the future. They'll try to utilize a jab on it, try to set up a trap or whatever. But with that being said, Adrian Yanez actually was doing pretty good until he wasn't essentially. So I wouldn't Adrianus. I don't think he should hang his head low. I think he should, take. I think you could give him another top 15 opponent, in bantamweight. Rob Font, I would like to see him fight like Piotr Jan. I think that would be a good fight for Rob Font. Um, we'll see where these two are at in their careers because if Rob Font wins that fight, they'll show like, okay, he's ready to go on to the next level. If Peter wins that fight, he gets back in the win column over a legitimate top 10 contender.